Who am you? Who am you? It's an interesting way to phrase a question. Instead of saying, who am I? Who am you? Who am you? Have you ever noticed things that are interesting in nature? For instance, a crow. We've all heard this saying that birds of a feather flock together. So now you got this crow, and he's, you see him in all different places. Maybe there are a whole bunch of them inside of a tree, or maybe they're all flying in the air, or, wherever crows are doing whatever crows are doing. Have you ever thought and realized that a crow does not know what he looks like? He has no idea. He has no mirror. A crow can only look outside, right? He doesn't know. He doesn't know that he looks like a crow. Or if you've never noticed, like horses, sometimes a horse will be, pastured with cows. If you ever see that circumstance, you'll see that the horse is not happy. And the horse will separate himself from the cows. And as a person, or as a man, I'll stand outside of a fence pasture, and I'll look. From my position, I will look, and I will see the reason that the horse has separated himself is because he's a horse. It's so obvious. He's a horse. And those are cows. The horse has 4 legs, the cows have 4 legs. The cow weighs, 1,000 pounds, the horse weighs 1,000 pounds. And yet, there's something different. But because I am a person and I am standing outside of the fence and I'm looking, I can see the obviousness. But a horse has no idea what he looks like. A horse doesn't have a mirror. So now, because you and I have a mirror, and we have the knowledge of good and evil, and we have understanding, we can take a mirror and I can look at people, and I can see, well, that person looks like that, and that person looks like that. And I can easily identify that's a man and that's a woman. So then I can take a mirror and I can take a look at myself and say, well, what am I? And I can say, I'm a man, because I can identify my features. But without a looking glass, I don't know what I look like. This is where it starts getting really interesting. You're familiar with anatomy and dissection. We can take a look at a person and do a dissection on them. And we can open them up and we can say, this is a heart. This is what pumps blood through the body. And then we can look and we can say, this is a brain. We all know what a brain looks like. Everybody knows what the brain looks like. And we can say, that's a brain. We can look and say, that's a brain. But while we're looking at a brain, we're saying, that's where I do all of my thinking. That's where all of my heart blood gets pumped. And that's where I live. I live inside of that body. I hope you're trying to use your imagination with this. This is so amazing. That's where I think. That's where I live, inside of this body. That's where my blood gets pumped around inside of my body. That's my bones. That is my skin. And we're always looking from the inside to the outside. But who am I? I am the one who's looking at a brain. I am the one who is looking at a body, a physical body. I am the one who's looking at a heart. So who am I? Because I'm looking from the inside to the outside. The outside of me is a body. The outside of me is a brain. The outside of me is a heart. The outside of me is bone and muscle and tissue. But who am I? Because I am looking from the inside to the outside. A crow does the same thing. He says, that's a black bird. But he doesn't know what he looks like. But he knows that he belongs with that black bird. A horse. He's happy when he's kenneled with a bunch of horses. But he's not happy when he's been kenneled with a bunch of cows. This is so amazing. So who am I? Mind, body, and spirit. Mind, body, and spirit. Let's move it just to the next step. Mind, soul. Body, being. This is my being. This is my house. My body is my house. My mind is my soul. My body is my house. But who am I? I live inside of a house. I have a mind, I have a soul. These are my desires. These are the things I like. These are the things I dislike. But who am I? Spirit. Yeah, but I can't see the spirit. Well, why do you suppose that is? Yeah, but I can't see the spirit. Yeah, but why do you suppose that is? This is so amazing. Think about it.